Welcome everyone to this digital event, Making It Real. I am Carolina Diaz-Ferrer and I'm here today with Melker Jember, President of Volvo Construction Equipment. Hi Melker.
Hi Carolina and hi everyone watching. I'm very excited because we have something very special to present today.
We really do. Today you will join us at Volvo Construction Equipment in the world premiere of the latest concept lab innovation, which is not only breaking boundaries in terms of technology innovation, it is also quite unique in the way it was created. In fact, this is the first time a LEGO technical model is swift into a real machine. And this is the ZEUX, the concept lab wheel loader in real.
How cool is that? I think it's even more cool because it's not a gadget. It is for real. It is in the R&D phase and not commercial available. But still, we will show the first fully autonomous, fully battery electric and self-learning wheel loader concept. And it has a brain to make decisions, perform tasks and interact with humans.
It is extremely impressive. And what is also impressive is the cooperation that we have with LEGO Group.
And we believe in collaboration. We believe in collaboration with driven and creative partners. I think doing that with partners helps us to make ideas real, to go from word to action. And we like that a lot. And this time, I think we took technology, innovation and imagination into a completely new level.
We really do. And actually, this event is called Making It Real. And for us who work at Volvo CE, it's extremely important because we are every day constantly thinking about how we can build the world that we can live in.
Yes, and obviously there is an urgency to address the climate change and being able to meet the demands from a growing and more urban population. And to do that, I think we need to bring smarter and more sustainable products and services to the world. And together with partners, I think we can do that quicker, better, and with more impact. And this is important for us today, for our company, for the world, but I think it's even more important for all the coming generations.
And this is actually when the LX03 comes out. The LX03 is the Volvo name for this concept prototype.
Yes, I think this innovation represents everything of all of that. And this is not a secret. We present it openly. And on top of that, it's also fun. And we are very happy to inspire people around the world.
This is amazing. This is a great place to work. The unveiling will happen very soon. And we have two of our colleagues in VCE, Joachim and Amanda, waiting for us in a nearby studio. And I'm quite sure that you really want to go with them. So I better leave you leave.
I leave. Thank you.
Bye, Melker. And don't worry, you will be joining them very, very soon. But before, let's take a couple of more minutes to discuss this fantastic cooperation that we have with LEGO Group. Hi, Arvid.
Hi.
You have been involved a lot in the partnership with LEGO Group. Can you tell us a little bit more about this partnership?
Absolutely. First of all, to get the opportunity to work with them is exciting, just that. But we have been doing a number of products together with them, our existing products. But now we said that maybe it's time to challenge it a bit and do something groundbreaking and try something new. So that's basically what we've been up to.
And I'm quite sure many will be curious. How did the project get started?
In this project, it's been very agile and very open-minded. So we said, yeah, let's try to inspire the construction industry and kids in the young generation to want to be involved in engineering and the construction industry. But how can we do that? Then we thought maybe we can do a workshop where we can combine our greatest competences and do a workshop and give them some time. And if something great comes out, it's fantastic.
And I wonder about the special design for the ZEUX. How did it come to life?
This is probably a pretty groundbreaking way of doing it. We did this workshop, as I mentioned, and out of this workshop came a number of things. You can see here, for example, we didn't come up with just one. We sat there and we were just blown away what they could deliver to us. and all built in Lego elements. So we said, wow, we have to do something concrete out of this. So we took that then to the next step. We chose a few of them, and we said, let's try to also involve the young generation. So we pick a few of them, and we got some kids to give feedback on this. And first of all, working with the Lego group, and then also getting the opportunity to work with kids, it's so inspiring. And I think getting these different angles is exactly what we need. And we took this then back internally and started to iterate this, see what could we really do out of all of this input. And we found that, wow, this can really be something maybe even real. So it ended up being the ZEUX that's been on the market, that has been built by many people in the world. It's in the living rooms of lots of people, and hopefully people have been inspired by this product. But you can also, of course, imagine now standing here, being able to see the real thing. It's really amazing to work at a company that allows to do these kinds of activities.
I fully agree. Thank you, Arvin, for sharing this with us. Now it's finally time to take a look. We will now move to the studio where my colleague Amanda is waiting with the LXO3, our concept lab wheel loader. Hey, Amanda, how are things going over there?
Hi, Carolina. Yes, we are very excited to be here in the design studio today. And I'm standing here with my colleague from Volvo Construction Equipment Emerging Technologies team in Eskilstuna, Sweden, Joachim Unnebeck. Jocke, you have been a part of this project since the very beginning. How does it feel for you to be standing here today?
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm really proud and excited to be here and be able to present a real working machine from what started as a rather unconditional workshop together with LEGO Group some years ago.
Yeah, I think you should be proud, and I think we all are very excited to be here today. And now we have Melker in the studio as well. Welcome. So you are here to help Jocke unveil. Are you ready?
Great, Amanda. Yes, I'm ready, and I'm also very excited. So let me proudly present to all of you our new concept lab machine, LXO3.
Wow, this is really cool, Jocke. And I'm so eager to learn more about this. But as I understand it, this is a collaboration project between the technology team in Eskilstuna and also the facility in Kons.
Yep, that's right.
Germany. Yeah.
We have had to develop this machine. It's been a rather small project, but a global team actually. From Eskilstuna, we have worked with the concept design, mechanical design and such, very close together with the design team in Gothenburg. Also, we built a prototype in Eskilstuna. Then we have had the support from the Cons team, working with the drivetrain and the electric drivetrain concepts and such, and also commissioning of the machine and bring the machine to life.
Wow, that's really cool. And when I look at this, I have a lot of questions. But first of all, we have yellow machines out on the market today. Why is this green?
Yeah, this is green, absolutely. And as Melker said, this is the LXO3, which is a part of the Concept Labs theme. This is the third wheel loader concept that we showcase, and maybe the most extreme. With the Concept Labs, we are able actually to showcase what we believe is the future, what we work on within advanced engineering to get feedback from customers and others on the track we are onto and such.
Yes. And also, I can see that there's no cab. Why isn't there a cab on this machine?
No cab. This is an autonomous machine. And actually, that's one of the features with this. The conventional machine of today that we have, the yellow machines, they have been developed around the diesel engine and the operator in the cab for decades to the very versatile product that we have. But here, being autonomous and also full electric, this machine shares the electric drivetrain that we have on the electric L25 on the market. We can drive the wheel of the concept to the very much extreme. And maybe the most visible part of that is the scissor frame and the movement with that.
Scissor frame. So what do you mean by scissor frame? Sounds very interesting.
Yeah, really, and that's one of the benefits here. With the scissor frame, we add one more degree of freedom of the machine, so we can move it in a very different way compared to a conventional machine. But let's have a look at the video clip and see how it actually is working. The biggest advantage with this compared to conventional machine is that we have a hinge here, and that's the element for the scissor frame, as we call it. So we have a lower frame with a drivetrain, axles, transmission and such, the electric motor to propel it. And we have an upper frame which houses the batteries and the hydraulic system and such. And also the loading unit is attached on upper frame.
Yeah, we had a really good cooperation with our colleagues in Eskilstuna, where the body parts were built, where the hydraulic was integrated, where the wire harness was integrated. And then the machine comes over here to Cons, and yeah, we started the software development and we made the adaptations to connect it to our remote operation system.
The LXO3 is a wheel loader concept designed for construction site tasks. It can have a bucket or a pallet fork in front, and it's usable for various tasks. We selected this size because here we have the commonality with components from the electric L25 that we recently launched.
I mean, most enjoyable is going from scratch to a machine standing there and start to be operational. I mean, it's always great following up on an idea and see that it works.
Now we have the prototype built. Next phase is to test and tune the prototype and see how efficient and such it will be. But the biggest question that we have still ahead of us is really how to collaborate with this machine at the construction site. And here we would like to have collaboration with our potential customers.
Of course, the first time when the machine was moving and doing the scissor movement, lifting the tail up, that was a great moment and really fun to see.
It has been a fantastic journey from the very beginning in this project, with the collaboration with LEGO Group and also with the prototype build. And now we have an interesting phase ahead of us with commissioning and testing and tuning of the machine.
We've shown that even in very, very difficult times, we can reach those ambitious targets if we play together. The cross-functional work among many sides and among many people has made it possible to achieve those goals.
You could really see the scissor movement that you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, right. In the project, I actually call it ZEUX.
ZEUX?
Yes. But there are quite some benefits with the ZEUXing function. First of all, we are able to carry the material closer to the front axle and do vertical lift of the implement. And with that, we increase the capacity significantly on the machine. Also, we do a lot more efficient bucket fill with the machine, utilizing the ZEUX function also for that. Then the counterweight that is on the upper structure is a part of energy to fill the bucket, really. So it will work like a mechanical hybrid in that situation.
Okay, cool. But I want to go back to when we talked about that it doesn't have a cab. And without a cab and no steering wheel, how do you actually drive it?
Yeah, that's a question. It's an autonomous machine, but also we see this as an intelligent and collaborative machine. So it's able to learn from its own mistakes and history, also it can adapt to situations where it's working. And with that, it should be able to do rather complicated tasks. Also, it can collaborate with people around us and things like that.
Okay, so when you say collaborative, what do you mean?
You can see the ZEUX machine as like a workmate at the construction site. You can give the machine tasks, boring tasks, heavy lift and such, and the machine will do that for you. Also, this machine can work together with other machines, like a hauler, for instance, and together they can perform a bit more complicated tasks together. But in the end, it will always be a human that has the control of the operation.
Okay, but how does it know what to do?
The machine has rather good awareness of itself, the surrounding, thanks to like 3D maps. We have a lot of sensors on the machine, LiDAR, radar, etc. So it has quite a lot of awareness. Also, it has control of other machines in the surrounding and even people that is around.
Thank you so much for this, Jocke. Extremely interesting. And Melker, we have a lot of viewers here today that are really experiencing something unique together here with us today.
And I must say, I'm so proud and I'm so impressed. I mean, the innovation level of this is absolutely mind-blowing. Also, would like to take the chance to thank everyone involved, all the engineers, all the designers, all the workshop technicians. Fantastic job. Well done. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. And we will continue the celebrations here, but I know that Carolina has some interesting guests at Camp X. So, Carolina, back to you.
Thank you, Amanda. I'm here with Lars Stenquist, Chief Technology Officer at Volvo Group, Johanna Hugare from Volvo Autonomous Solutions, and Thomas Witter from Volvo CE. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And tell me, how do you feel about after seeing this remarkable innovation?
It's just amazing. It's new technology, innovative engineering, and spiced with the necessity of partnerships. Or
Yeah.
A new star is born.
Yeah, but I think it's awesome. It's really exactly one of the most innovative concepts I've ever seen. So fantastic.
It is totally great. Thomas, what do you say is the big change in the way that we work with innovation nowadays?
I think what we just have seen is proof that we are evolving in our way of doing innovation. Volvo Construction Equipment is maybe not the biggest player in our industry, but we are definitely the most innovative players in our industry. And there's a history, there's a reason for that. And that is just one example. But I think we have changed as well in innovating. We thought innovation is always a secret activity and we should do it in-house and ourselves. We have opened up. And look at this example. It is re-engineering in a complete different sense. Normally you do a toy out of reality. What we did is we asked the future generation of engineers, young girls, young boys, they told us what they would like to see as a toy. And then we took that and made it real. So if we talk about new ways of innovating, I think we are on top of it. And no surprise, it happens with us.
Absolutely. And it's this next generation that also have great expectations on us, supporting into fixing the climate change.
Yes.
How is the LXO3 supporting on this?
Well, it's another proof point that we are on the right path. And as you said, the future of these generations is right now in our hands. We have made a firm commitment to science-based targets, to sustainability. The machine that we have seen is automated, so it will be more efficient. The machine that we have seen is electrified. There's no CO2 imprint to our planet. So we cannot wish for something better.
Yeah, and since we believe in more transport and infrastructure going forward, I mean, there are so many global indicators pointing in this direction. But then it has to be within the boundaries of the planet. And that means that we need to have a lot of technology, a lot of innovations. And to me, LXO3 is a great example of what we need here.
And the electrification journey, it's for all the products that we have at Volvo Group.
Yes, we are going fossil-free, and for that reason, we are investing a lot in electrification of all our product ranges. And we are early out here. We are in serial production for city buses, full electric compact excavators and wheel loaders, full electric trucks. We are early out, we are pioneers, we are, as a matter of fact, creating the market here.
That is absolutely fantastic. Johanna, your team is working with autonomous solutions. How can your team support the construction industry into their journey into automation?
I really believe that, autonomous solutions will bring huge benefits to societies all around the world, actually. So autonomous solutions, they can help reduce emissions for sure. They can boost productivity and radically improve safety. So, when you have autonomous solutions, you can really create these safe work sites where humans and autonomous machines like the LXO3 can really collaborate in simultaneous operation. So you can have the operator then, safely coordinating and supervising the fleet, perhaps, making sure that the traffic is flowing as smoothly as possible.
From a control room, right?
Yeah, exactly. Then you can have one operator supervising and controlling many, many machines from a more office-like environment. So it's not only safer, but it's definitely more comfortable, and we will help our customers to increase and optimize their productivity in the best way we can. And that's really the next step in our automation plan.
So where are we when it comes to autonomous solutions?
I mean, this is really, really cool. We have autonomous solutions. The future is already here. So the Tara concept is actually out there already now in commercial operation. And she is a automated, electric and connected hauler. So it was our baby before, and now she's really grown up. And in the future, we will definitely see much more automated machines and vehicles out there.
Absolutely, because autonomous solutions truly make sense when it comes to commercial vehicles. It is in our industry where it really will take off. It's a complex technology, hardware, software. It's a lot of verification, validation in order to guarantee safety. And that means that you have to have a business case around autonomous solutions. And that's what we have in our industry. So full speed ahead.
Yes.
It's fantastic. It's impressive to see how long we have come in such a little time. So, Thomas, where are we going from here? What comes after the LXO3?
We never stop, Carolina. As you could hear, we have a proven track record of innovation in our company, whatever area we are talking about. And I can promise you there's more to come.
That's fantastic. What a cliffhanger. Thank you all for being here today with us. And thank you also, those watching, for being part of our digital event today. Do not forget to subscribe to our social media platforms at Volvo Construction Equipment and Volvo Group if you want to hear more about how we're going to make it real, and also if you want to be part of this journey. Bye for now.
Nej,